Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mix power, once again bringing you a 1 vs 1, and this time this is a Zerg vs Zerg matchup on Lost Temple. And if you are wondering why am I doing once again a 1 vs 1 instead of the free-for-all I promised, well, the answer is that I just realized right now, right here, that there is some kind of competition made by Husky. So if there is a competition in commentating, then I am always up to it, and there we go, this is the competition. And yeah, let's start the game, and those are two pro ZVZ players. I mean, not pro ZVZ players, they are pro players playing as the Zerg. So the first one is Madfrog, and I would be really surprised if there would be any of you that would not know him by now, because he's a very, you know, recognized player, and his opponent is Not Afraid. If for those of you that are wondering who Not Afraid is, then he is actually this guy. I'm not sure if I pronounced this nice, but well, I could not say it in any way when I was trying it before the cast, so I thought that I'm just going to write it down over here. So this is his opponent, but I'm gonna call him Not Afraid because it's much easier for me and stuff, whatever. So those guys are right now just making their drones, and as you can see, Madfrog is using this trick. Is this the trick with the extractor bringing? No, it's not, because he's already got his second observer. Yeah, he's definitely using observers. Oh my, Overlord. So he's just going for the gas, and now he's placing a spawning pool. So he's going for the gas before the spawning pool, and he Zerg player that wants to learn for it can go with it. As Not Afraid, on the opposite, has recently put out his spawning pool, but did not make any gas yet. Now he makes it, so he makes his spawning pool a little bit airier, but it's not a big difference, and he will not have many gas anytime soon, while Madfrog is already gathering in a full stop. So I have no idea how can you gather in a full stop, so just do not ask me. I guess that I'm just shocked today because I was released earlier from school. So that was very surprising, and even more surprising, I did all the homework. Every single time when I was doing my videocast, I did not do my homework. Now I did. This is something surprising. I cannot believe it's actually me sitting here right in front of you. Actually, I'm not sitting in front of you. This would be kind of scary, I guess, especially if you have a wall against your computer. But that's not important. Let's just focus on the game. So there's a lot of risky drones. I say risky because when I say a drone like this, I just love to gang rape it. I mean, who does not love a good gang rape? Well, I do. I do love the gang rape. And when I see a drone over here, then I just so have to gang rape it. So the reason why Madfrog did not gang rape here, that drone, is either because he does not like gang rapes, which is very, you know, I doubt he does not like gang rapes, because who does not? Seriously. Or another probable thing is that he did not want to interrupt his mining, which is much more probable, because yeah, you would lose some minerals while trying to gang rape. But in my opinion, good gang rape is always worth quite a lot of minerals. So now we have a Madfrog's queen trying to kill this overlord. She will not succeed, or she will, because there's a Madfrog overlord also following the other overlord. So we have an overlord chasing other overlord. Yes, so right now the blue cap is chasing the red overlord type car, and the red car is not going to run away because there is a blockade and there are guys shooting at it, and the wheels are already done. But no, there we go, overlord actually is surviving with 2 HP, now 3, and soon there will be 4. So that's how lucky he was. Normally he would get busted, go to jail, his wife would be a prostitute, his kids would go on drugs, and so on. So yeah, right now there is nothing happening at the moment, but I can see this is a calm before the storm, because both players are preparing their forces. So as you can see, Not Afraid is going for the roaches, quite a lot of them, and he'll probably also try to upgrade them as soon as he gets to tier 2. On the opposite, we've got Madfrog, who is not doing anything, but he is already in tier 2, and we are going to see, yeah, there we go, he's making a spire, so he's going to go for the Hydros, while his opponent is going with the roaches. So Hydros, of course, can counter roaches, but I'm pretty sure that this will not leave Not Afraid because he's not afraid, as you can see. So anyway, both players in tier 2. Right now nothing happening yet. There is a couple of speedlings probably preparing a breakfast because they are sitting there not doing anything. Maybe they're just enjoying games. What did they do? What did they do? Oh, okay, this was just a print screen. Once again, I am failing. And there we go, as spinning. Ah, yeah, painful death, I like it. just dying to those roaches, so this was kind of funny. And by the way, I really hope that YouTube is not going to slash this video in half like it did with my last video, because as already one person noticed, luckily that person noticed that my last videocast was cut in half, and I have no idea why, but I'm going to upload it today as I'm going to upload this cast that you see right now. So do not be surprised if you see them mixed somehow or in any way or anything. So as you can see, Not Afraid is going for the Hydros, like he knew that there is a Spire coming. Did he knew that? Or did he just suspect it? I guess just suspect it. And there we go, there are those roaches trying to bust through the exterior defenses of Mad Frog, but yeah, they did not manage to do so, and the Speedlings safely made it back to the base. Now there's more of them, so those roaches are in a problematic position, because they are not going to get to win in this fight with a full surround from the Speedling. The first roach is going to die. Yeah, there it go. I saw its eye for a second. I mean, I can see it right now even as they're looking, but it was very big, if this was an eye. If not, then it was just a big red ball, and I do not want to know what it was. So there we go, the first Hydros. Yes, those are definitely flying Hydros. How would that be? Flying Hydrolisks. Those are Mutalisks because they are mutated. What are those? They were mutated Dragonflies, if I remember, from StarCraft 1. From StarCraft 1 manual. Yeah, they're mutated Dragonflies. So right now mutated Dragonflies are trying to kill this Overlord, but they do not manage to do so because they're Hydros, real Hydros right now, just chilling out right below it. Everybody wants to look at an Overlord from the bottom, I guess. Well, I do not, but maybe they do. They are Zerg after all. And those 5 mutants are just going to try and see if there is any hole in this big Hydro defense and try to destroy something, but they do not manage to do so. And there's a second queen on a single layer, so there are 2 queens over there, quite enough to defend against 4 mutas. And by the way, I do not know if you noticed, but I did right now notice that those 2 players just recently started to make the expansions very late in the game. So it seems like pro ZVZ players are not going for early expansion. They are trying to wait, make sure that they have an army able to defend it, because it seems like the ZVZ players are really afraid of those many sneaky, pesky things that they can do to each other, and they do not want to make an expansion before they're ready. I'm not sure, this is just an assumption. This is the first ZVZ I see with a late expansion, but because those are so pro-level players, I guess this is just the right thing to do. So we got 5 mutants flying around in a magic box that looks like nothing, I must say, because, well, if we were to make a ladder from it, then this would be a big dot, if you were to make a dot like that. Alright, now this is an M if you look at it from a good perspective, I guess. Okay, this is just kinda lame. So yeah, Not Afraid is right now just chilling out with his forces, protecting his new expansion. He is going for Infestation Pit, so it might be that he will go for the Ultras or for the Blood Rods, not really probable. Or he will simply make some Infestos, which is still going to be cool, because Infestos are cool, as you definitely saw in my last video, when they were just so awningly awesome that I'm really surprised that people are not using the Infestos when they are really efficient in killing the enemy forces. I mean, those weak tiered, of course, but they are good for everything. And by the way, as you can see, Mad Frog is actually having a Baning Nest. Oh, and there we go, some Banings just morphing in. Soon they will have the speed upgrade, soon, very soon. Yeah, they have it already, so they roll instead of walk. Everybody wants to roll.